So it's been some time since my DT900 Pro X review video, and if you remember from that video specifically, I was showcasing how my headphones started to develop some cracks around the ear cup housing. So long story short, after sending those off through the warranty and getting them back, they started to develop more cracks even after this. Now at the time, I wasn't even really sure if I had a bad egg or if I had just gotten unlucky enough to where the build quality on my unit was just worse than the others. But I'd also seen some comments online where people were having various specific issues with their headbands and the peeling of the headbands and the cracking on the headphones bow. But I'd also again seen other users that have issues with the cracking around the ear cups and the plug-in for the XLR. But even more so, after getting them back from the warranty, they decided to still develop cracks after just a few months from doing so, which I thought was very odd. But I will say that in terms for their warranty process in itself, it was very quick and much less of a headache than normal, so that was at the very least pretty nice. Now, I wasn't improperly using the headphones, nor was I abusing them. I was taking pretty good care of them as to what I thought would be a better long-term care for the headphones, since I didn't really want to destroy my $300 pair of headphones. So after some further investigating and a little bit more digging, it seems that a lot of other users are having the exact same issues as I am now. I know Beyerdynamic's not known to have the shittiest build quality when it comes to their headphones, because I know people that have owned the DT770 Pros for many years and have put rigorous use on those specifically, and they're still going strong today. Which again, I found kind of interesting because these newer models, at least for the 700s and the 900s, seem to have a lot of issues with the build in particular. The other issue that comes to mind when I'm thinking of these models specifically is the headband, and thankfully with my unit, I ended up receiving the newer headband version that they started shipping out, though the headband ended up loosening over time, thankfully, which was the only issue I ever had because they were excessively tight out of the box. But again, I've seen other posts from other buyers that have the same exact cracking issues, but it's on their headband plastic instead of the ear cups. But this kind of puts me in a dilemma because I still really enjoy the sound from these headphones, especially with music and games. At least in terms from my experience, I haven't been able to find any other pair of headphones that has the sound that I'm looking for that specifically comes from the DT900 Pros. I've tried things such as the HD560s, the HD6XX, the DT990 Pros, and then even recently, after trying the HD490 Pros, I'm still unable to find anything that sounds even remotely similar or even better than the DT900s. So yeah, it kind of feels like some Stockholm syndrome because I really do enjoy the sound from these, but again, the issues that I'm having and I've seen a lot of other people having with the build quality is just kind of a massive letdown, and even further so because I'm unable to find anything that's quite similar to these. So to ask the question of would I buy these again or would I consider getting them, and I'm kind of hard pressed to say no because of the issues that I've experienced and many others have experienced with these models in particular, which I guess if you already own these and you're within the 2-year warranty period, you can just keep sending them off through that process, even though it's an inconvenience. But even for the long term, I'm not even sure you can buy the replacement parts for the ear cup housing shell itself. So yeah, this practically sums up my overall experience and gives my thoughts on these headphones. While I do enjoy the sound for gaming and music, I really fucking hate the build quality, which again, I guess is part of the experience of owning these headphones. And so yeah, obviously headphones are very specific and very user preference based, and of course this is especially true when it comes to the actual sound from a pair of headphones. But indeed, there is a lot of the same issues happening across many different buyers of these headphones, so I can't say that those are very subjective because it seems to be a prevalent issue. Although I can say, at least for the foreseeable future, I will probably continue on using these headphones because of the way they sound. But alas, the journey for a nicer, newer pair of headphones continues. Thanks for listening to this non-chill rant and me give my thoughts and experiences with these headphones. If you liked the video, or maybe you didn't, consider leaving a like anyway and subscribing to the channel to see some more content. Anyway, later.